Hello, it is Monday, July 16th, 2012 at 2:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And I wanted to show you a couple quick things that I'm seeing here on radar. First, let's go to IntelliCast. And what I want you to notice here is down in the New Madrid area, we've had a few earthquakes. And I wanted to focus in on these two right down. One was up in Illinois here, but we've got two here right by the New Madrid area. I'll focus in. And New Madrid is right here showing up. You can see right at the top of the loop. And we've got these two little dots here. I'm going to go ahead and let the weather thing load too. And that's where each one occurred. There was a 2.0 on July 16th at 2:45 GMT. And there was a 2.0 on July 16th at 4:16 GMT. Now going over to Google Earth, I kind of have all the areas where they're monitoring the earthquakes marked here, and usually I've got this software loaded that shows me the earthquakes, but these two are not showing. I mean, here's one, but this is not it. This is from further back. Yeah, usually it pops up when I put my hand over here, but it's not doing that. But in any case, I want to show you that I'll have to do a comparison then. So one's right below this loop and one's right over to the west of it. So you're looking about right here and about right in here. So you can see that there's stations all around here to monitor that. And we're going to go look at that right now. This is University of Memphis Center for Earthquake Research and Information, which they call CERI. And this is, all of these are for the New Madrid area, the New Madrid seismic zone. And I went through each of these, and one of them happened at 2:45, which is 15:30 right here, 2:45, so we should be seeing something right here. And here's a little squiggle right there. And then the other one's at 4:16, so that's the beginning of this red line. And what I'm going to do is go through these real quick and show you that we're not getting any registering. I'm going to go real fast here, as fast as I can go, because there's quite a few. And actually, like this one, look at all the action that we had prior to that. But then at 2:45, there's nothing. I mean, that 2:45 is the blue line here, and it's just flat. And then same thing at 4:16. So this one actually had less activity showing up. And I've seen this before and wondered about it, and no one's really explained it to me why they're not showing up. So even that had less activity. So well, time and time again, there's nothing showing up. You got to watch fast though here. Flippin', that one's Flippin', Tennessee. I think that one was, oh, where'd Flippin' go? Let me zoom out here. It doesn't look like I have Flippin' marked. Interesting. Okay, going back. This is Guam. And even at this, we've got activity, but 2:45, 2:15, 2:30, 2:45. So right at the green, we should be getting something here, and there's nothing showing up. And then at 4:16, which is at the red, and we do have something going on here. But it's nothing, in fact, it looks like it's less than other things that were going on prior. And go back. Cooper, Tennessee, Kewanee, Missouri, nothing again. Marston, Matthews, Malden, New Madrid. I mean, that's right there, and you can see there's nothing showing up. So I'm not sure what the point of doing this is, and I've done this before, wondering why we're monitoring when the monitors don't seem to be picking these things up. Point Pleasant, or maybe there really isn't something there. Well, it would seem to be that there would have to be. And again, here you're seeing no change, even though there's a lot of static going on. And then another matter I wanted to bring to your attention was going back to IntelliCast. We're going to go down and look at, turn this on, turn on the satellite North America. And this is Hurricane FABIO. And then also what I wanted to show you is we've got all this chemtrailing showing up here. Let's play this, get that started while we go look at College of DuPage. This is the hemispheric product up here looking at visible. And I wanted to show you we have a longitudinal wave signature here showing up. And what's interesting about this is it's showing up directly over the hurricane. Here's the hurricane here, Hurricane FABIO. I'll turn on the longitude, latitude. You can see that it's right there and just below this one right here. So I've got it blocked off around it so that we didn't have to go through all the dead zone. Oh, it's reloading. Someone reset my buttons. That's all right. You guys are patient, right? So we'll go back to IntelliCast and we'll look at this. All the chemtrailing they're doing here. Now you know it's chemtrailing because, I mean, you've got these skinny little clouds going back and forth and back and forth. Crisscrossing basically, making a checkerboard pattern. And we're going to go focus in here on the hurricane. And you can see that it started off in the green. This is severity, green, yellow, red. That longitudinal wave signature was at 11:45 UTC. Which is at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Time. And it just so happens that this is showing at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, so that was about 3 hours later. And it seems to have decreased since that signature hit, well, I'm thinking there's something to do with lasers on those things too, but anyway, since it hit, the direction changed to northwest. If you go prior, it's northwest at 8 miles per hour. And prior to this, it was northwest at 9, 10. So it didn't change a lot, but it looks like it reduced. But you see it had a pretty constant direction. Well, here it was west for quite a while. And then after that hit, then it changed direction, and you can see that it's projected to even go further due north. And maybe we can see we'll let that recover. We'll go look at College DuPage here. Just slow it down. Let's see. Going back here, 11:45, we're going to block it out around it, so we skip these frames. And I can show you that that is landing right over that hurricane, Hurricane FABIO. So go forward a frame. Maybe. There it goes. Go back, forward. You can see it's right here. Let's zoom in. Sorry about that. And let's turn on longitude, latitude. So it's right here. And we're going to go back. There's the wave signature, see right there. And here's where the hurricane was. Night passes, there's the signature, and that's where the hurricane is right here. So I'm going to unzoom this, and we'll go ahead and let it play through. Take off this too, slow it down just a bit. And you can watch the hurricane right here. And then there was the wave signature, longitudinal wave signature. I've been reading around about lasers. It's really interesting. I guess they can mount them to aircraft now, so I suppose they could mount it to a satellite pretty easy as well. But they were talking about, this is on Wikipedia, they were talking about they didn't know where the energy would come from, but we know that or at least from what I've seen in patents that I've read. They can take energy from remote places, wireless transmission of energy. So that would put that in the realm of, we could have little lasers attached to satellites. Now they were talking about airplanes, but it's not too hard to go to. Well, and then also there's this, I'll put a link to it. It's LISA. It's an interferometer in outer space, and it's a really awesome thing. I mean, it's showing these lasers that continually are checking. So I'll put a link to that under this video. And I want to go back to Telecast here, and you can see all of the chemtrailing here. Also, what's really strange is we've had this really weird, let's see, this is the jet stream, and for days now our polar jet stream is like off the map. I mean, it's this yellow line up here, it's just barely even showing. And this is the subtropical, and it's kind of supposed to be mostly down here, and it's pretty much been way up here. And for some reason we're not getting any readings. Anyway, it's like there's no no changes going on in this whole part of the United States, which we're having this heat wave, and I don't know if that's what is causing the heat wave, or anyway, let's watch this. Now it's starting over. See how right over here over Washington and Oregon we've got this high pressure area? You just hang in there. I'm going to load. Bear with me a minute. Hopefully I can find it fast. Oh, there it is. When I try to go fast, things go wrong usually. And we'll switch over to the Western USA. And you can see it right here and here. So this is just a little while ago. This is now. Well, it's supposed to switch. As you run your finger over these future numbers, you're going to jump ahead in 6-hour increments. Sometimes you got to go over it once to kind of initialize them. We're going way into the future, like this is future 156. All right, so we'll start. So you can see what's going to happen here. Very nice, huh? But it's just hanging there. And this is an area where we get earthquakes quite a bit too. There's a volcano out here off the coast of Oregon. You see how that's just hanging there? So anyway, I've kind of rammed around here and there. Hopefully that all made sense. God bless you. Have a good rest of the day.